let's dive into the top 5 dumbest laws that are still technically enforceable. Alright folks, our first stop on this journey into legal absurdity takes us to the great state of Alabama, where the sweet, innocent act of enjoying an ice cream cone can quickly turn into a sticky legal situation. That's right, in Alabama, it is illegal. I repeat, illegal to walk around with an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Now you might think, okay, that's a little strange, but maybe it's to prevent a sticky mess? Well, hold on to your waffle cones because the reasoning behind this law is even more ridiculous. Apparently back in the day, horse theft was a big problem in Alabama, as it was in many places I guess. And some crafty criminals figured out that a sweet frosty treat was the perfect way to lure an unsuspecting horse away from its owner. So, to combat this equine snatching epidemic, they slapped a ban on carrying ice cream in your back pocket. Because, you know, a horse thief desperate for a sugary bribe wouldn't think to put it in their front pocket. Look, I'm not a legal scholar, but I'm pretty sure there are more effective ways to prevent horse theft than regulating ice cream consumption. But hey, at least Alabama's heart is in the right place trying to protect those innocent horses from a life of crime. Or, you know, maybe someone just really hated sticky back pockets. The world may never know. Next, we're whisking ourselves away to the cheese-loving state of South Dakota, where they take their dairy very seriously. So seriously, in fact, that they have a law forbidding anyone from sleeping in a cheese factory. Yes, you heard that right. No overnight stays allowed in the cheese-making facilities, my friends. Now I know what you're thinking. John, you beautiful, inquisitive bastard, why on earth would anyone want to sleep in a cheese factory in the first place? And to that I say, fair point. It's not exactly a 5-star hotel, is it? The aroma alone would probably knock you out faster than a warm glass of milk. But hey, maybe some people find the pungent aroma of aging cheddar relaxing. Maybe they dream of swimming in a vat of melted Gouda. Or maybe, just maybe, the good people of South Dakota are deeply suspicious of anyone who wants to get that close to their precious cheese after hours. Whatever the reason, one thing's for sure. If you're caught napping amongst the cheddar wheels in South Dakota, you're in for a rude awakening. And probably a hefty fine. And maybe a lifetime ban from all the cheese festivals. Which, let's be honest, is the real punishment here. Switzerland, where even your toilet has a bedtime. Okay, hold on to your hats folks, because we're heading back to Switzerland, the land of chocolate, watches, and apparently, some seriously uptight plumbing. You see, in some Swiss apartments it is strictly prohibited to flush your toilet after 10 p.m. Yes, you heard that right. After the clock strikes 10, your toilet essentially becomes a ticking time bomb of societal disapproval. Apparently the Swiss are very serious about their sleep. And I guess the gentle roar of a flushing toilet is enough to send the entire neighborhood into a sleep-deprived frenzy. So, if you find yourself in Switzerland with a desperate need to flush after the witching hour, you better hold it, my friend. Or sneak out into the woods like a goddamn animal. Look, I understand the importance of a good night's sleep, but outlawing toilet flushing seems a tad extreme even for the Swiss. It's not like they're asking you to write an apology note to the porcelain god every time you go number 2, though at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. Massachusetts, the peanut police are on patrol. Our next stop takes us to the great state of Massachusetts, home of the Red Sox clam chowder, and apparently a deep-seated fear of people walking backward while enjoying a handful of peanuts. That's right, in Massachusetts it's against the law to stroll in reverse while simultaneously snacking on peanuts. Now, I've racked my brain trying to figure out the logic behind this one. Did someone trip over a rogue peanut and file a strongly worded complaint? Was there a tragic peanut-related backpedaling incident that I'm unaware of? Or maybe, just maybe, some bored lawmakers were sitting around one day, brainstorming new ways to make life more complicated for the average citizen. Whatever the reason, this law remains on the books, a testament to the unpredictable nature of legislation and the enduring mystery of why anyone would want to walk backward while eating peanuts in the first place. Seriously, Massachusetts, what's the deal with that? It's like you're actively trying to win the most bizarre law competition. And finally we end our legal odyssey in the land of baguettes, berets, and a surprising amount of pig naming regulations, France. That's right, in France it is strictly forbidden to name your porcine pal Napoleon. Apparently bestowing the name of the famous French emperor upon a humble pig is considered a grave insult to his memory. Now I'm not an expert on French history, but I'm pretty sure Napoleon had bigger things to worry about than whether some farmer named his pig after him. I mean, the man conquered most of Europe. I doubt a pig named Napoleon would even make it onto his radar. But hey, who am I to judge the French and their love for all things Napoleon? Maybe they're just trying to protect the legacy of their beloved emperor from being sullied by association with a mud-loving, truffle-sniffing farm animal. Or maybe, just maybe, they're worried that a pig named Napoleon might get a little too big for its britches and try to stage a coup d'etat. You know, start demanding extra slop, plotting to overthrow the farmer, that sort of thing. It's not outside the realm of possibility, people. So there you have it. 5 of the dumbest laws still lurking in the shadows of our legal systems, just waiting to trip up an unsuspecting citizen. From ice cream-related arrests to the perils of peanut-fueled backpedaling, we've covered it all. Remember, just because a law is written down doesn't mean it makes sense. But hey, at least it gives us something to laugh about, right? Which of these dumb laws shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more crazy facts.